Alright, welcome back, my duelist friends, Casual Duelist, and it's time for deck number 2 for today out of 3 because I'm insane. First deck, Cyber Style. Maybe you guys caught it yet, maybe you haven't. It's going to be part of the playlist. Watch it at your earliest convenience if you so wish. But this deck is going to be Jesse Anderson and the Crystal Beasts. We are going to play it in the 3 times structure build. Again, this was requested by Zaymont. I do hope all of this has been, doing well. And of course, we will keep this format moving forward upon the next release with our midterms box. So let's knock the skill card out of the way first. We will be playing the Crystal Transcendence. You may only summon or set crystal monsters and or dragon monsters while this skill is face up. Once per turn during the main phase, you can send up to 3 cards from the hand to the graveyard, then choose that many crystal beast monsters with different names from the deck and place them in the spell trap zone as continuous spells. This skill may be used twice per duel. So what we're really trying to do is we're trying to speed up. We want to get the Rainbow Dragon. We want to have a god level obelisk tier. Obelisk tier boss monster just as soon as possible. And the Crystal Beasts are amazing at doing this, especially because we have this skill card. Now, there's one effect I am not going to go over every card because I don't want these to be 10-minute videos like normal. I want you guys to be able to get this stuff as bite-sized so that the 3 videos don't feel like you were here that long. I do want you guys to be able to enjoy the rest of your day, you know? But that effect is that when one of these monsters is face up, is destroyed as a monster card, that you may place it face up in the spell trap as a continuous spell instead of immediately sending it to the graveyard. It is a type of resource system for them, and it does well. So first will be, and I should say Arnold Mammoth, because if you guys heard the 4 Kids English dub, it sounded like Amber Mammoth was the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mammoth. The ability here is when another crystal beast that you control is targeted for an attack, you may change that attack target to him. Then we have the Amethyst Cat. This one may attack directly, but any battle damage it inflicts to the opponent from that direct attack will be half. So from 12 to 6, but again, speed duel, that could be an amazing amount of damage. We do have the Cobalt Eagle. Once per turn, target 1 crystal beast that you control and place that card on the top of the deck. Still not bad. It does allow us to replay certain things like Sapphire Pegasus. Emerald Tortoise. Once per turn, you can target a monster you control that attack this turn. Change it to defense position. Next up, the Ruby Carbuncle. If this one is special summoned, you may special summon as many crystals from the back row to the monster zone as possible. Again, usually very good, but this is speed duel, and we want the Rainbow Dragon, so these 5 are all one-ofs. Now, going past that, we will be playing 3 copies of Sapphire Pegasus, as it works well with the Transcendence skill. When this is summoned, you may place 1 crystal beast from the hand deck or graveyard into your spell trap zone, face up as a continuous spell, and then 2 copies of the Topaz Tiger to finish out our crystals. Now, the Topaz Tiger is going to be very simple. When it attacks a monster, it gains 400 attack during the damage calculation. So again, between that and Pegasus and Mammoth all being fairly strong, this is why they make the majority of the monsters. And it is all good. Next up, we will be playing not 1 but 2 copies of the Rainbow Dragon. Let's hit that paragraph real hard and quick. Always treated as an ultimate crystal. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from the hand by having 7 crystal beasts with different names on the field and or graveyard. This card cannot activate the following effects the turn it is special summoned. Quick effect, send all crystal beasts that you control to the graveyard. This gains 1,000 attack per card sent. Or banish all crystal monsters in the graveyard. Shuffle all cards on the field back into the decks. So again, just 1 second. I'm going to cough, so I'm going to pause. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me pause that. Yeah, I coughed my head off there for a quick second. So you banish all the crystals, shuffle them all back into the field, into the deck. Now, the reason that we have this in here, again, different names, field and grave. We don't have to move them. We get to count the front row, we get to count the back row, we get to count the discard pile. Crystal Transcendence really does allow us to play both Rainbow Dragons and have double 4Ks. That said, we do have another trick. We'll get to that here in a second. We are going to run one equip spell. We are going to run a maximum of 3 copies Crystal Release. Equipped to a Crystal Beast monster gains 800. When this is sent from the field to the grave, place a Crystal Beast from the deck to the spell trap zones. And then we're going to end the deck with 3 ofs. And again, I'm realizing right now, we probably didn't have to go as hard on the Rainbow Gravity. So maybe we could drop 1 Crystal Release, 1 Rainbow Gravity, add in 2 rare values to give you some draw power. I do want to leave the Crystal Conclave at a full 3 of. Once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from the deck. Send this face-up card from the field to the grave. Then target a Crystal Beast card you control and 1 card on the field. Return both cards to the hand. You cannot activate these in the same chain, but you can activate them in the same turn. And Crystal Conclave should be at 3. And a couple of you duelists actually let me know about this. This is one of those cards I always kind of skipped reading, and I'm super pleased that you guys bullied me into being a better player. So thank you. And then again, like I said, I'm playing 3 Rainbow Gravities, but in all reality, we could probably drop 1 and 1 just to go into rare values because it's fine. Rainbow Gravity, if you have 7 different names on the field and or grave, special summon 1 ultimate crystal from the deck or graveyard ignoring its conditions. Again, all this really allows us to do is play and replay the Rainbow Dragon back out of the discard pile. So even if we run into a widespread ruin, that's fine. I like to beat my Rainbow Gravity. Boom. I reconstituted the same dragon. It's a fresh monster. I'm going to attack again. So again, I kind of leaned into it a little too heavy. That is an option for you guys to make. Again, that is taking 1 each and turning these into rare values. But this is the deck. This is deck number 2. Deck number 3, the last deck, will be Alexis Rhodes. And you know what? Come back in about an hour. We'll get that one out for you guys as well. Again, thank you for watching. As always, it means everything. And as always, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and you get to do the thing that you want to do that makes you happy, that maybe you haven't been allowed to or been able to in a while. So go do that. I'm going to get busy. I'm going to get you this last video. See you guys here in a little while.